Welcome in. Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to go over the top 10 football cards that went up the most over the last 7 days. And you're going to want to stick around for this. I know football seems like a long ways away, but things are going to start happening. Free agency kicked in gear last week. Then the draft is going to be next month. The combine is coming up next month. And then the draft will be, or is the combine this month? The combine and the draft are coming up within the next month and a half. A lot of good stuff there. And then, of course, there'll be all the speculating of, who took who. So the drama is really going to start unfolding, and that's going to cause cards to go up. So stick around. We're going to go over which football cards are going up the most. There's more green this week than there has been since before the Super Bowl. I want to remind you, if you can't watch these videos, we got the podcast here. I'll put a link for it in the description. You can listen to the audios of these videos. Join the Card Pack newsletter. I send out in these videos, there's some cards that I pick that I label as buys, and I send those out to the Card Pack newsletter about 30 minutes to an hour before I publish them on this actual video. And of course, join the Sports Card Society. I mean, what are you doing? It's only $12.99 a month or $130 a year. It's like 40 cents a day. And what I do is I send my absolute best sports card investment picks every single day out to the Sports Card Society. So for instance, here was one of my picks. Chip Jones, we were getting him for about $70 in January. Here he is in March going for $180. Kobe, we're getting him for really about $160 in January, but hell, we'll say $180 here. And here he is for $600 in March. And then this LeBron right here, we're getting him for about $175. And here he is going for $725 in March. So a lot of good stuff there. I mean, hell, if all you do is take my advice on a few cards over the course of the year, you'll probably do pretty well. I mean, look at this one. $175 to $725 in like less than 2 months. That way more than pays for your subscription. I mean, that's just the way it is. Plus, you get access to the private Discord group, which is filled with some excellent, smart, active sports card investors. It's an excellent community to be in. That alone is worth the price of admission. So go ahead, link is in the description. If you want to learn how I'm able, how I find cards like this and know they're going to go up, get the Delta Factor. It's a course I put together. It's about 7-8 videos, about 3-4 hours of content, really laying out my whole strategies and my buy signals and how to interpret data and everything like that. Plus, there's a couple bonuses. You get a free month of the Sports Card Society and a year access to the Discord group. So links for everything in the description. Let's dive into the content. All right, as you can see, the top two people here are Daniel Jones and Drew Lock. But before we look into those, please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and lightly tap the like button. Super duper appreciate that. Fist bump to you. All right, Daniel Jones is number one on the list. I'm in the Market Movers tool. I went to price movements by card, football, PSA 10, search over the last 7 days. And why do I look at the PSA 10? Because the entire sports card market starts here at the PSA 10. The raw grade, the raw prices, the PSA 9 prices, the BGS prices, the every price is based off of what is the PSA 10. So that's why we look at this card. All right, you see the top two guys on the list. Daniel Jones being number one, 2019 Prism, PopCon 1863. He's up 54% on the week. This guy was on the card yesterday when we did overall sports cards up for the week. Here we go. Started the week at 124. Did nothing but go up. Latest sale of 186.50. What's up, Daniel Jones? This guy runs the ball too. I think there's some good days come for him. They just signed Kenny Galladay from he was on the Lions. And so that made Daniel Jones' cards go up because now he's got a real big receiver like that. That's a big upgrade for his offense. Plus, Saquon Barkley will be back. Ever heard of that guy? He's kind of good. Let's pull this card back 60 days, take a look, see what we got. DJ, 111. Hasn't went up a whole lot since then until, about early March. And here we are now. We're starting to go up. But you can see overall, see that dotted line? How it's just overall slightly ticking up. That's what I expect this card to continue to do. As a matter of fact, I recommended a Daniel Jones rookie card to my society yesterday. It wasn't this one. It was a different one. But I expect that card to do very, very well. If you want to find out what that card was, go join the society. It's cheap, and it's way, way worth it. But anyway, so Daniel Jones here. Here's what we got going on. He's on his way up. Obviously, there's a nice big spike here. I'm a buyer on Daniel Jones, but let's go see what he's going for on eBay. I don't know if I'm ready to pay 180 yet because that jump, he went from that seems like an outlier. That $100 sale, that seems ridiculous. So there was a sale for 146. Then 100, but I'm skipping that, and then 125, 124, 142, 142, 182, 186. So let's see what he's going for on eBay. And hopefully he's going for less than 200. If anyone actually wants to sell the damn thing, I can understand holding it. Maybe an auction is a better way to go here. That's interesting. So it looks like these auctions, the lowest buy it now is 215 or best offer. You come in here and make an offer. Am I willing to pay 180 right now? Because Kenny Golladay kind of pumped him up a bit. That's what I'm talking about. The football hype is going to start coming in droves. And I invest in quarterbacks. That's what I do because those are the guys to, in my opinion, invest in. And I typically sell them around the beginning of the season and then buy them back later in like November. But if you just heard what I just said there, that's a pretty important piece of information. Anyways, and I drop all kinds of bombs like that in the Sports Card Society, hint, hint. Anyways, 215, I don't know if I'm buying at 215. If I can get this, I think I'd be more willing to participate in an auction, see what I can get going on. So right now, I'm not a buy on that particular card, but I am a buy on Daniel Jones overall. Now, I'm not going to tell you what card I recommended yesterday because that was for the society. So next on the list, Drew Lock. 2019 Prism, pop count of 2402, up 32% on the week. Drew Lock, not a guy that I am super duper high on. I'm not so sure that he's even the starter next year, and that's a gamble, a risk that I just don't want to play around with because I see downside and I don't see as much upside to make it worth it. This card had a big jump for some reason, going from 67 on the 18th to 96 on the 20th, and then latest sale of 88. Let's pull this one back 60 days and take a little look. Let me drink some Spindrift quick. I'm recording this the night before because I got to get up tomorrow and do some stuff, so I'm not going to be able to shoot a video in the morning. So I'm shooting it the night before, so I'm not drinking coffee right now. I'm drinking Spindrift. Look at this. Flat, if not only kind of down. I'm not interested. I mean, I'd imagine his cards will go up some, but I just think there's better investments. So buy, sell, or hold this. Oh, with Daniel Jones Prism back there, buy, sell, or hold, I'm holding. Drew Lock, I would hold it. No reason to sell right now. I mean, why? Can't go down much more, and it's not really going anywhere. Number 3 on the list, Baker Mayfield, 2018 Donruss base. Pop count of 1894, up 24% on the week. This is a card that a while ago I recommended to the Sports Card Society. I dug deep into the data and ended up choosing this card. We were getting it for, I don't remember what, but I recommended it, I think, a couple weeks ago. And it's already gone up, which is great, which is exactly what I expect. And I expect it to continue to go up until basically the season starts. That's what I expect football to do. Pop count of 1894. But the thing is, most people aren't willing to hold on to these cards, invest their money for 5 months, which, I mean, can you really think about that? How spoiled are we in the sports card market? Like, people invest their money in 401ks and pensions and the stock market, and like they hope to get like a 10% annual return, and they just let their money sit there, and the money's typically hard to get out, and there's like fees and penalties and taxes for taking it out. We're in the sports card market. I'm talking about buying this card or a card and holding it for like 5 months to like triple your money. And most people in the sports card market won't do that because we're so goddamn impatient. And that impatience burns us often. I don't like getting burned. So I take as much gambling and risk out of my sports card investing as possible. And right now, playing the long game, buying a football card in March and selling it in August, which is, 5 months. So what? I want that. I don't care. But what happens is I buy big. I buy big in February and March. I spend more money on cards in February and March or not more than, I should just say those are two of my heaviest spending months because I stack up on quarterbacks. You're welcome. That is an invaluable tip. Hopefully you remember it. So, all right, so this card started the week at 105. The Society and me, we were getting this for under $100. Here it is, $131. Latest sale of $128. Popcorn at $18.94. Let's go to eBay. I mean, that's pretty cheap, right? Baker Mayfield, he made the playoffs. He is so beloved by Cleveland right now. I mean, they got to the playoffs. How long has it been since the Browns got to the playoffs, let alone had a winning season? God knows. It's been a long time. I don't think the Browns have been to the playoffs since in this century. I don't think so. That's how long it's been. And they've had a season where they literally did not win a game, and then the next season they won one game. They went 1-31. That was, I think that was 17 and 18. Yeah, because I think it was Baker's rookie year was the year they won one game, I think, and the year before that they went completely winless. So to make the playoffs, Baker is, and he does every damn commercial on the book, so he's a liked guy. Anyways, $121. I feel good about that. What I say at latest sale was there's one that went for $131. There's one that went for $128. I'm a buy on this. I mean, I am such a buy on this. Did I even sort it by? They didn't give me the option over here to sort it by anything. Anyways, I am definitely a buy. What is going on here? Why is there no option over here to? There we go. What in the world, eBay? eBay. Let's see here. What do we got? Those are all auctions. Yeah, 121 is the lowest we see. 121 buy it. Now, I guess that's the same seller. 119 just got some shipping on it. Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm a buyer. I will put a link in the description for that one for you to go check out. I am a big buy on that one. Next on the list, Emmitt Smith, 1990 tops traded, PSA 10, the NFL's all-time leading rusher. Pop count of 41.52, up 21%. In the last 7 days. There was a Cool Cats drop in Top Shot today. It's been wild. It's been kind of wild. I don't know if you do Top Shot or not. You know, there's a lot of sports card investors just like, Top Shot's stupid and this and that. You know, I get it. It's different. And it doesn't make sense to some of us. It didn't make sense to me right away. I get it. But, like, you've probably heard it by now, but for real, here we are, we're buying an effing piece of paper with some ink on it. That's not even one of a kind. I mean, and we're paying hundreds, thousands, tens of millions of dollars sometimes for these things. You have to ask yourself, what the F really is value? It's all in the eye of the beholder, that is all. And if you don't see it, that's fine. You know how many people look at us like we're stupid? Like they don't understand why we mess around with sports cards, ink on paper. It's just ridiculous. How many people most people look at us like that, like we're ridiculous. So have some humility, okay? NBA Top Shot, have some humility. It is a growing market and it's going to continue to grow. I think a lot of people in sports cards are afraid secretly that it's going to take away from sports card investing and the sports card market is going to go down and shift into Top Shot. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think, because you know what's going on with NBA Top Shot? The majority of people in that, they're sports card investors for sure, but the majority of that market are crypto people. Crypto people. Yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, people that are really into that blockchain crypto stuff. That is a massive bulk of people in Top Shot. And that's a lot of people that are interested in that type of thing, that blockchain and crypto. Stay with me here. Like for real, like I'm really trying to add some value for you right now. Because I remember in the 90s, I mean, I was a kid, teenager. I graduated high school in 2001. I remember in the 90s, I remember adults telling me that the internet was a fad. And this wasn't like one or two. It was really common to hear that. And you know what? They just didn't understand it. I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying when something is so new, it's hard to understand. Some people understand it, most don't. But eventually, as time goes on, more and more people understand it, more and more people see value in it, more and more people adapt to it, more and more people use it. It's the early adopter to late adopter curve. That's it. Rant. Over. Soapbox. I'm getting off of it, but it's going to stay right next to me in case I feel I need to stand on it to see over a crowd. All right, let's go in. Emmitt Smith. 1990 tops traded. Emmitt, all-time leading rusher. Let's pull him back 60 days. He went on quite a tear along with the rest of vintage football. 60 days ago, the 23rd of January, he was 152, went up to a high of 503 on the 6th of February. What was that over? It was over like 2 weeks. And then there was a nice dip. And then it went up. And then I think this was kind of a one-off stupid sale. At 265 shortly after the 503. Then we're back up here in the 500s, and it's just been going down. But now it's interesting because it seems to be kind of leveling out down here around 250, which makes sense because typically when a card spikes up like this, $500 to $500, typically when it comes down, it'll go down. Its floor will be somewhere around 40-50% if it's a legit player. He's a legit player. He's the all-time leading rusher in the NFL. He's a cowboy. He's got rings. Anyways, so I think 250 is probably his floor. And now here he is ticking back up 300. I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer on Emmitt Smith. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to go to eBay. If everything they have is only $400, I'm not buying obviously right now. But I'm a buy because I think this is around the floor of where Emmitt's rookie card is. What do we got here? 339. 339 seems to be the lowest buy it now. 349 or best offer. I'd like to get this card around 315 or less, I think. Because that's just like there's 315. Right? And that's probably where it's going to go next. And it's going to go up and down and up and down, but as we get closer to football, of course, it's going to go up and odds are, listen, this isn't something I'm looking to quick flip. This is Emmitt Smith. He's a Hall of Famer, the all-time leading rusher. This isn't like respect this guy, respect this card. It's not about a quick flip. You can if you want, but there's no quickness to it because you're going to have to wait a little bit for the value to build up. But I think right now is the floor. And as we get closer to football season, and people give a crap about football again, I think it probably goes above 500. I think it probably goes, God knows what, 750? Maybe 1,000 if it goes nuts. I don't know. 4152 pop count, not a super low pop count, but I feel like this is the floor. So I'll definitely leave a link in the description for this Emmitt Smith. This video is probably getting long. I'm going to speed it up. Dak Prescott, 2016 optic base, pop of only 525, up 20% on the week. Dak was someone I was pounding for my society. I made several Dak videos for my society. I told them several times in different ways via the Discord and stuff like that. Listen, Dak, this is before he had his contract. This was in February, and it was just so obvious to me. And here he is, pop count of only 525. Looks like he started the week at 310, latest sale of 350. Let's pull him back 60 days. This card's pretty much done nothing but go up, but here's where he signed his contract. And then for some reason, this stupid dip, these dips can be, the massive one-day dips down and massive one-day spikes up really screw up the chart sometimes, but you can see after that, it goes to 295, 315, 350, right? So this card was already at 350. The society and me were buying it back here in February for under 300, well under 300. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. By the way, do you see how valuable this Market Movers tool is that we're using? There's so many things we can do. I'm going to put a link for this in the description also. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. I highly recommend just getting a year because if you're at all serious about sports card investing, just look at, there's so many different things I can do. I can select different sets, different variations. I could sit here and compare the optic base to the hollow, to the orange, to the whatever, and I could also select multiple grades, the 9, the 10, the BGS 9.5. It's just ridiculous being able to look at this data. This is what I use to find this type of stuff. And then this delta factor, I show you how I interpret that data and how I compare it and use it to find that stuff. So Dak, why did I close that? because I am definitely buying Dak. Let's just go straight to eBay. Last sale was $350. I'm not afraid to spend $350 on Dak Optic right now. Low pop count, only like 500. Where are we at? $379 or best offer. If you can get that for $350 or less, I'm a buyer. $350 or less, I'm a buyer. Hell, I'm not even gonna get too upset about $380, but since it's or best offer, you can get it for less. I'll put a link in the description to that card for sure. Why did I just close that? Just a second. Next on the list is Mr. Kyler Murray, his 2019 Select Field Level Silver, pop count of only 350. Interesting enough, his actual field level, you know what I'm saying, field level, not field level silver, his actual field level, the pop count is only like 74. I don't know why that is. I don't know why there's so many more silvers than regular field levels. So it makes it really hard for me to figure out what the F the price is of the regular field level. Because I was going to buy this a few days ago. And I was so like, what's going on here? And I ended up buying the silver. Either a guy made me an offer for like $900. And I was thinking about it a little bit. And then 5 minutes later, someone actually paid his full price of like $1,200. Anyways, Kyler Murray, 2019 Select Field Level Silver, pop count of 350, up 19% on the week. Let's look at this card. I like this card. This is definitely going to be one of Kyler Murray's more like true, real collector rookie cards. Because, here it is. It's the field level, so it's rare. And it's the silver. Like, that's just ticking all kinds of boxes. Not to mention, I'm just really high on Select as a set. I think that it's just going to continue to grow and eventually stomp on Prism. So this card went up to $1,300, started the week at $970, latest sale is at $1,176. Let's pull it back. Whoops, wrong button. Let me pull that up again. We'll pull it back 60 days. Yeah, let's pull her back. Hell, let's pull her back 90 days. How about that? Ooh, 90 days. Load. You see, this card's just been going up for 90 days. Is there any reason you don't think it will continue to go up till the football season? I don't think so. I don't see any reason why not. Why it won't just continue to go up. Kyler Murray, a guy I, weeks ago, was recommending to the Sports Card Society. Because what I do in the Sports Card Society is I make a video like you're seeing here, but it's only about 5 minutes long. I show the person. I'm like, hey, look, Kyler Murray's the guy. Here's the card I'm looking at. Here's the price I want. Here's the data. Here's everything that I found that really makes me feel good about it. Here's what I plan on doing. Like, I'm going to buy this card here, and I'm just going to hold it, and I'm going to sell it around July, August. Because that's when this stuff should kind of peak. That's when I can safely get out and take a really, really nice, healthy profit. That's what I plan on doing. And that's like a video that I make for the Sports Card Society. I tell them what I'm buying, why I'm buying it, show them why I'm buying it, tell them when I'm planning to sell the damn thing, what I'm planning to do with it. Very valuable stuff. Join the Sports Card Society. Seriously, link in the description. So I'm a buyer on this card. Let's go to eBay. 1,100. Yeah, new listing. No wonder. This is not going to last long. $1,100. Deal. I'm in. Matter of fact, this may not be here when you see this video because I might buy it. That's great. I love that. That's great. I mean, look at this chart. Look at this chart. 90 days ago, $692. And it's just been going up. Just a nice, steady Eddie incline there. And now we're up to like $1,200. Any reason why that's going to stop anytime soon? Yeah, I mean, if Kyler Murray gets the Deshaun Watson effect and gets like 13 massage ladies to say, yeah, he sexually harassed me. Yeah, then he's screwed. Or he gets in an accident and tears his ACL and isn't going to play for the season. Yeah, then it's going to tank. But that's the risk we take. But other than that quite unlikely stuff, no, there's no reason why this won't go up. And that's why I sell before the season starts, because I don't want anyone getting injured. You know what I mean? So I'm a buyer on this for sure. I'll put a link in the description for that one. I won't. God, it's so tempting. So tempting. But I'll leave this up. If it's still there, go ahead and buy it. Because again, I'm recording this the night before. So I'll put a link in the description for that one. What a beautiful card. That is like his premier rookie card. Straight up. That is like one of his top rookie cards. And for it to only be $1,100 based on what he did last year and what his future looks like, it just seems low. It just seems low. Next, Carson Wentz 2016 Optic, pop count of 660, up 19% on the week. Week. What a goofy guy. Went to North Dakota State. I'm from South Dakota. That's where I grew up. South Dakota. North Dakota is where the oil is. It's also, they're basically the same damn state. Straight up. They have about the same population. They both have one area code. But they're better at football in North Dakota because North Dakota State, I think he went to. Or was it UND? I don't remember. I think it's North Dakota State. But they literally win the Division II football championship like every year. They're like, the college he came from for Division II, they're like the Alabama of Division I, for real. And he was a Vikings fan. I'm a Vikings fan. That's my team. And he immediately changed to an Eagles fan. What's up, Carson? You still an Eagles fan? I doubt it. Stick with the Vikes, man. Except for they suck, and you want to Super Bowl with them. Although Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. Let's not get that twisted. Latest sale on this card, 202. Started the week at 170. Let's pull it back 60 days. He had a train wreck of a season. He was terrible. Let me get some spin drift. The old throat's dry because I'm jabbering. All right, look. Here it was, right? He's going to the Colts. Got traded to the Colts. So that's why this thing spiked up from 125 on the 17th of February to almost 300 on the 20th of February in 3 days. And then ever since then, it's went down. And now I think that's kind of the bottom, 122, which is where he was before the news. Now, he's going to be the guy. He's going to start there. And now it's just ticking up. Guess what? I expect this card to continue to tick up. This is the time of year to buy football. When you watch me make football videos, this time of year, I have more buys than any other video I make. Because I do buy, sell, hold on every card I look at. Guess what? I'm a buy on this one. $200, I'm a buyer. What did the last one go for? It was like 202, 202. And the one before that went for 190. Deal. Send it to me. Let me sort it to see if there's even any cheaper ones. $199, deal. $199, deal. $200, best offer? And with 19 watchers on there. Listen, you 19 watchers. Make an offer. What are you doing? What a lot of watchers, what they do, they just wait for him to make an offer to them. Make an offer. This, I'm going to come in here. I know a number. I bet he'll give it to me for 180. You give this to me for 180, I am so excited. And you know what I'll do? Yeah, I'll probably just have him send it straight to me. If you want to avoid sales tax, open a PWCC account because you get a vault for free. It's just part of your account. You get a vault address, and it's in Oregon. Oregon has zero sales tax. So if you buy this card and you have them send it to your PWCC vault, you pay no sales tax or any card. But I only do it with ones typically like 300 or more because it takes you longer to get the card, but you're in no hurry to get this card, right? But with that being said, when you send it to PWCC, it'll still probably cost about $10, $11 for them to have their vault and curating fees and their shipping fees to get it to you. So I just have this guy send it to me. That's why I say $300 because I live in Seattle. It's 10% effing sales tax here. So I'm like, all right, you're going to charge me $30 for sales tax? All right, I'm going to send it to my PWCC vault. And overall, it's going to cost me an extra $11 instead of $30. And it's going to take me about an extra couple weeks to get the card. That's all. $200, I mean, yeah. I'll be putting a link in the description to that card. I'm a big buy on that one. Next, Tom Brady. I have no idea who Tom Brady is. You ever heard of this guy before? From 2000? Does he even play? Who is this person? His Skybox Dominion pop count of 1262, up 16% on the week. That makes sense because even the great one, last Wayne Gretzky, the football great one, the football GOAT, even him, his cards went down after he won his 7th Super Bowl. Let's pull this back 60 days. And now I think they're starting to go up again. See? What is this? The 31st, $731. Won the Super Bowl. And there it is at 734. Over the next, goes up to 810 on the 9th, and then takes a roller coaster dip down. And then up, and then down, and then up, and then down, and then up, and then down, and up, and down, and up, and down. So I think it's Tom Brady. When is a bad time to buy Tom Brady? Never? I take that back. I mean, sure. Right before the football season, don't buy Tom Brady. Don't buy any football players right before the season, because the cycle shows this is why you need the market movers tool or some kind of data thing. Link in description. Use code SOCIETY, 20% off first month or first year. You'll see through the cycles of data that, listen, these cards kind of peak right around the beginning of the season, and then they go down. So that's the worst time of year to buy them. Right now, good time. Tom Brady, what do you think Tom Brady's rookie card? It's not his best rookie card because he's in college uniforms. Actually, he's with this guy, Carmazzi. So it's definitely not one of his best rookie cards. But who cares? Where else are you going to get a Tom Brady rookie card for under $10,000? Here it is at, under $700. Give it to me. I'm a buyer. Let's go to eBay. See what it's going for. $625. Deal. How often do you think this card's really ever going to really be much less than this? No, not really. I don't think so. It may never, in my opinion, it may never be this price again. It may never, ever, ever even be this price again. Like, buy it. I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer on that one. I'm a buy. Timberlake, get out of here. Next, Terry McLaurin. Love Scary Terry. He's the first receiver we've seen on the list, and he's modern. His Prism, 2019, Papa 151, up 15.5% on the week. Let me drink some Spin Drift while this loads. You beautiful, beautiful people. Started the week at 130. Ended the week at 155. 55. My phone just keeps blowing up over here with Top Shot stuff. So set these alerts. And when the day of pack drops, there's a lot of people that get packs that don't know, and they're just looking to sell everything they have immediately, which is a lot of people. And so certain moments that shouldn't, they just go on sale. That's what it is. They go on deep sale, and I buy them up. Not going to tell you which ones I'm buying. If you want to know, join the society. I just told them in the Discord here like a few hours ago. Let's see, $93 to start the week on this one. Here it is at $155. This card, again, over the last 90 days has done nothing but really go up. Yes, I'm a buy. Yep, I'm a buy. Plus I just really like Terry McLaurin. I'm not a Redskins fan or anything, but I just really like his game. I really do. What did we say the last one went for? 155. Come in here and make an offer. You want to get this for 160 or less. I'll put a link in the description. I mean, look at that beautiful chart. Right? Over the last 90 days, it's went from 93 to 155, up 66%. And it's not like herky-jerky up and down and up and down. It's like you can just see that dotted line just smoothly going up. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty, man. I'm going to cry. Next on the list, Kyler Murray. Who's that? Oh, he was already on the list once with his field level. Now his 2019 Donruss. Another card that I recommended to the society like a month ago, and it's gone up a healthy amount. We were getting this card for around $100 like a month ago. Pop count 2654 is 2019 Donruss, up 11% on the week. Guess what I expect this card to do from now till like August? Just go up. Bada bing, bada boom. I have a good number of this card. Started the week at 160, went up to 170, latest sale of 173. Let's pull this back 90 days. Let's see where this card was and what this nice line has been. There's been some high silly sales going on up there. But, me and the society were buying it back here, around barely above 100. And now, as you can see, kind of stupid around the Super Bowls. Let's pull back 60 days. That'll be more what I'm talking about. So ignore these high spike sales here. I'm not going to say that those are, I don't know if those don't seem relevant to me. They're too outlier for me to stay in here. But you can see this nice dotted line and all these other sales just going up and going up and going up. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. If you don't know what I mean by that, what I mean like, all right, here's a high, here's a low, here's a high, here's a low. Okay, and the highs keep going up and the lows keep going up, which means overall the value of the card keeps going up. Do I expect this to continue? Yes. Yes, I do. Again, your decisions are your decisions. I'm a guy on YouTube showing some data, talking about stuff, sharing his opinions. I can't guarantee a damn thing. Just want to be clear about that. Your decisions are your decisions. I can't guarantee a damn thing. But this is what I'm doing. I'm buying these. Am I still buying it at 173? Well, I was getting it at 100. Yes, I'm still buying at 173. Because this card's I think going to go over $300 by the time the season starts. If I can turn $173 into $300 in 5 months without doing shite, would I do that? Yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's check out eBay. Let's see what we got. What's up, phone? 14 notifications. Wonderful. Oh, sorry, I just sorted it. Where are we at? Rock, where are we at? Let's go buy it now. Ooh, 172. 172, 176, 179, 179, 184, 185. I was buying... There was a card I was recommending that is a much more premium card than this that I was recommending to the society back in February. We were getting it for less than this. All right? I mean, it was his select. Okay? It was his select. We were getting his select concourse for like under $200. And now it's going over $300. We were getting it a month ago for under $200. Now it's going for over $300. It's just, I just realized that looking at this. Look, there's all these watchers on here. Make an offer on this. In my opinion, that's what I would do. Right? Here we are. Latest one sold for 173. No doubt in my mind this card goes way above this by the time August rolls around. So go in here. I'll put a link in the description to this. There will be lots of links in the description for cards too that I'm a buy on that you can go ahead and take a look at. Josh Jacobs, 2019 Prism, pop count of 573, up 10% on the week. This video is getting really long. But boy, there's a lot of value here. And if I'm going to make a long video for this time of year, it's football. 573. Started the week at 79. Latest sale of 90. That chart's kind of suspicious. Plus, they just signed, what's his name from the card that was on the Cardinals, Kenyon Drake. I'm not a buy on this one. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just not. I like Josh Jacobs. I just think there's better places to put your money. Sam Darnold. How many have we not hit 10 yet? Sam Darnold, 2018 Prism, pop count of 1,062, up 9% on the week. How the hell do I have this thing on like top 25 right now? 1,060. Do I? Seriously? I got to look. Yeah, I do. I have it on top. Jesus Christ. I was wondering. I'm like, I swear to God. Yeah, Kyler Murray was the last one. That's the last one we're looking at. Holy crap. I got to shut this video down, people. Links for everything in the description. All the video, all the cards that we saw that I said were buys, go ahead and take a look at them. I'll put a link for them in the description. Check out the podcast. Check out the Char Pack newsletter. It's free. Join the Sports Card Society for the love of all that is holy. $12.99 a month, only 40 cents a day, or $130 a year, and you get nice videos showing you cards and all the research as to why and why I'm buying them, what I plan on doing with them. Like this Chipper Jones, now going for that. Kobe, now going for that. LeBron, now going for that. And you want to learn how I find those cards much, much, much more in depth with research? Get the Delta Factor. Plus, you get a free month of the Sports Card Society. Plus, you get access for a year to the Sports Card Society Discord. And, of course, you get access to the Discord with the Sports Card Society membership, which is an excellent, excellent, excellent group of people. Way better than a free Discord because free Discords are filled with a bunch of chumps. Not that everybody in there is, but there's lots of people in there that are chumps that just talk crap, that are just in there to blah, 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 poo, 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 and they're just there to be bored and be trolls. Not in this Discord. This is real people that are serious and is a real community. That's what I got for you. Card pack. Stay classy. Thank you for watching. You are so awesome. I will see you tomorrow.